Welcome back to the Bespoke Growth Series. I'm Candice, and today we're talking about something I hope every cosmetology student can hear before they graduate. We're talking about interviewing for a salon and networking while you're still in school. And I want to start by saying this. If you're sitting in a cosmetology classroom right now and you're thinking that this doesn't yet apply to you, I need you to keep listening. Because the truth is, this applies to you right now, more than any other time in your career. The stylists who hit the ground running after graduation, they didn't figure it out after they got their license. They started laying the groundwork while they were still in school. So let's talk about how you do that. There's this tendency in cosmetology school to put your head down, get through the hours, pass your boards, and then start thinking about your career. And I can completely understand that because school is a lot. But here's what that mindset is going to cost you. The relationships that you build during your education, those are some of the most valuable ones you'll have in this industry. You have your instructors, your classmates, and the salon owners who may come in for events and or competitions. These people are your first network, and networks, they're built over time, not overnight. So start paying attention to who's around you. Start showing up as the kind of person you want to be known as professionally, because people are already forming impressions of you. Your instructors are talking to salon owners, and salon owners are asking for recommendations. And when a name comes up, you want it to be yours. So let's get practical. Here are some things that you can start to do right now before you ever walk into an interview. Number 1, visit salons as a guest. This is one of the most underutilized and powerful tools that you can use. Book a service at a salon that you admire. Experience it as a client. Pay attention to the culture, the flow, and the way the team communicates. You'll learn so much about whether that environment is the right fit for you. And you'll start to also become a familiar face before you ever submit a resume. Second, follow salons on social media and actually engage. Not just a like here or there, leave thoughtful comments, share their work, and respond to their stories. Salon owners notice this more than you think. It tells them that you're paying attention, you're interested, and you're professional enough to show up that way online. Next, introduce yourself. If there's a salon you really want to work at, reach out. Send a DM or an email that's genuine and specific. Mention something you love about their work. Ask if they ever offer a shadow day or allow students to observe. The worst they can say is not right now. But a lot of salon owners, they love that kind of initiative. It tells them everything about who you are before you even walk through the door. Ask your instructors for connections. Your instructors have been in this industry. They know people. If there's a salon you're interested in, ask if they have any connections there. Ask if they'd be willing to introduce you or put in a good word. Most instructors genuinely want to help their students succeed, but you have to ask. All right, so you've done the groundwork. Now let's talk about the actual interview. The first thing I want you to understand is that a salon interview is not a test of your technical skills. I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. Salon owners are not hiring your hands. They're hiring you, your personality, attitude, communication style, and your energy. Those things are what we're evaluating in an interview because skills can be developed, but character is impossible to teach. So walk in prepared to have a real conversation, not a rehearsed performance, a conversation. Do your research beforehand. Know the salon's vibe, their clientele, their service menu. Look at their social media. Read the reviews. When you can speak specifically about why a salon feels like the right fit for you, it tells the owner you're serious and intentional, not just looking for a job. Be honest about where you are. New stylists sometimes feel like they need to oversell themselves in an interview, and it almost always backfires. Salon owners, we can tell. What we actually want to hear is self-awareness. You can say things like, I'm still developing in this area, but here's how I'm approaching it. Is so much more impressive than false confidence. Come with questions, thoughtful ones. Ask about the culture, the education opportunities, and how they support new stylists. Ask what success looks like in the first 6 months. Asking good questions shows that you're thinking long-term and that you care more about just getting hired. And talk about your social media. If you've been documenting your journey, like we talked about in a previous episode, bring that up. Show them your page. That's your portfolio right now, and it shows initiative that most new grads just don't have. Now, this next part, it gets overlooked almost every single time, but it's important that you follow up. Send a thank you, a real one, not a generic thanks for your time. Reference something specific from your conversation. Tell them you're excited about the possibility and why. It takes 5 minutes, and it makes an impression that almost no one else is making. And if you don't get the position, follow up anyway. Ask for feedback. Ask if you can stay in touch. The beauty industry is small, and a gracious response to a no can open a door that later you didn't even know existed. Here's what I want you to walk away with today. Your career doesn't start the day you get your license. It starts now. The connections you make in school, the reputation you build before you ever even have a client, the way you show up in interviews and follow up afterwards, it all matters. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to be intentional. Show genuine interest. Be someone people want to invest in. And start building those relationships before you need them. Because the best time to network is always before you're looking for a job. Thank you so much for tuning into the Bespoke Growth Series. If you know a cosmetology student who needs to hear this, please share this episode with them. And I'll see you in the next one.